So this month's pose of the month, I'm going to do a little bit of a warm up with it because it's very much about heart opening, but it's also quite a transitional twist, or it's a twist that can help if you're going through any kind of transitions and changes. And at the moment, it's Lammas time, so at the end of July, beginning of August, there is a festival called Lammas, which is like a harvest festival. So it's a time to reconnect to the earth, to yourself, and give praise for the abundance in your life. It's a good time to do some heart focus practices so you can really spend some time reconnecting to you, and also this pose that I'm going to do combines heart opening with some twisting, so you can really get into the body, sort of move it around, get inside and open the heart at the same time. So I want to do a little bit of a warm up with the pose. You can either do the whole piece or you could just do the pose itself. I've got my shades on because it's very sunny on this platform today, but I'll take them off for the practice. Didn't want to squint at the camera. So we're going to come into, first of all, down into a child pose, and I'm resting on my blanket, and my tail's reaching back and my head is reaching forward, so I'm right on the hairline, and the back of my neck can round up to the sky. And I'm really going to focus in on the back of my heart, and imagine that my back body has got like there's a balloon in my back that's moving backwards out into the space. From here I'm going to reach my arms forwards and let the elbows lift and keep lengthening towards the front of my mat as my tail reaches back. And I'm going to widen my fingertips so that my I get a bit of an inward spiral, really grounding my index finger base and my little finger so that the shoulders can soften, inner arms roll in, there's space under the armpit. From here I'm going to really connect to the ground with the tops of my feet, and with my hands reach back with my tail and reach forwards through my head, so I can, it's a bit like a tortoise coming out of a shell, but I can really start to feel the connection in my front body now. A gentle lift and lower, like I'm kind of coming out of my shell, then coming back down. When I'm ready to come out of my shell completely, I press into the ground through my hands and my feet, and I come up to all fours. And then for me, I'm going to bring my hands slightly forwards and turn them in. Gives a nice line in the arms, and the shoulders have more space. And really give my arms to the ground so that I have to hold less of my body, and my head and tail can move more freely when I give to gravity, and I can really ground through the tops of the feet. From here I'm going to breathe in, connect to the tip of my nose, front body opens, heart opens. I can feel the connection to my heart, and as I breathe out, I'm going to round off, bring my awareness to the back of the nostrils, and gaze down into the center of my womb space, belly, as if I'm moving right through my inner body towards my back body with my awareness. So as I breathe in, my heart lifts and opens, awareness in the tip of the nostrils, in the hands, more weight. Heart is open, head and tail move away from each other. As I breathe out, there's more weight in the tops of my feet. I draw my awareness to the back of the nostrils, bring me in my back body, and it's as if I'm gazing right down into the center of my womb space. So here I'm playing with this little heart-womb river, bringing awareness from heart down to the womb space. Breath in, heart opens. breath out, down into the womb space. From here we can come to neutral. And have a little move around head and tail. From here I'm then going to just walk my hands forwards, kind of padding them forwards, a bit like a cat. I come down onto my forearms, have a little move around, and then whichever works best for you, you could let the fingertips come towards each other to make a bit of a diamond shape on the floor, and come to the hairline, crown of head resting. Or if you really want to open the heart and in between the shoulder blades more, you could come to chin towards the floor, really opening under the armpits. Have a little move into the back body, release the arms to the ground. Padding back, really let the hands come in so you can round off even more to look right into the centre of the belly and womb space. Breathing in. Come forwards, arms as wide as you would like them to be, heart open. Send the breath right through the heart into the back body in between the shoulder blades. Padding back, rounding off, gazing into the womb space. Heart. Focus. Lower body focus. Come back into more of a neutral position, breathing in, find length, heart opens, breathing out, drawing back in, awareness into the heart of the womb. This time bring your bum to your heels, elbows are wide, give your hands to the ground so your shoulders have to do less work. Come through like you're scooping ice cream with your pelvis. Maybe 3 of these. This time as you move back, really lead with the buttocks. Give your arms to the ground, hands to the ground, so you can round off the lower back. Belly can soften, come back down to the ground, into your child pose, resting here for a few breaths. Back of heart, open wide. Letting everything drop down to the ground and fall away. Breathing in, come to all fours, walk those hands forwards as far as you need to. Breathe in, heart opens. Breathe out, round. Breathe in, heart opens. Breathe out, round. We're going to come into our pose of the month now, which is a table twist, or a thread the needle. Now it can be quite nice to use a blanket in front, which is what I'm going to do. So from here I'll have this hand in front of the blanket and we're going to rest this shoulder here. So I like to come into this in 3 parts, moving from my belly, breathing in, breathing out. I let the left side of my belly draw me through into a twist, and then this time I'm going to let the left side of my belly draw me through. I'm going to rest my left arm and let it roll out away from me on the blanket, and then I'm going to just have a move into the back body so I can create more space. I'm rolling this outer left arm out and away from me. I'm going to lift the right arm up to the sky, the elbow. Hugo, can you get